Hello guys and welcome to another AMK Mobile video. Guys, today we are talking about how the damage amplifying effect works when it comes to increasing damage of Special 1 and Special 2 respectively, even though we'll be just giving an example with a Special 1. In order to test this and give you the best example possible, I selected for the time being but the cybernetic jockey, the cyber jockey, you know what I'm talking about, right? So, the reason why I picked her is that she has unblockable Special 1 that can be manipulated pretty easy when it comes to the minigame. So it is kind of okay to get to 100% without any problems. This was the main reason why I decided to use Jackie for this testing. Now, what I wanted to test is, I received a comment lately that the person was saying that he doesn't really feel the damage difference of the Thunderous Blows, the 26% damage increase of Special Attack 2. He said that it just wasn't there, and the same thing is for Special 1. So basically what I want to make clear is that the damage amplification effect, for instance, if you read somewhere 30% Special 1 damage boost or 30% Special 2 damage boost, or in our case a Rapid Response Talent gives 30% damage boost to Special 1 and the Thunderous Blows give 26% damage boost to Special 2. Basically it is all based on the minimum damage of the ability. What I mean is, currently you're seeing footage of me fighting with Jackie. I'm doing Special 1. But I'm not doing anything on the minigame. So the Special 1 deals, the first mini hit 1,439 damage, the second mini hit deals 7,544. This is what happens when I'm using Jackie Special 1 without trying hard on the minigame at all. So that's the minimum damage that you can do with this special attack. However, when I'm doing the same thing with 100% of the minigame, I'm doing again 1439 on the first mini hit. It's not affected at all because the minigame follows it. And after the minigame, I managed to do 14,277. So that's pretty cool. You can see that the damage increased almost double. And that's to be expected, right? After all, on the first special attack, I had 5% damage increase. On the second one, because I did well in the minigame, I have 100% increase. So, with that said, let's take a look at the stats of Jackie. You can see that the minimum damage of her special attack is 7,963. Of course, this is after we take into consideration the support cuts. And this is a thing that it's not really 100% clear to me. You can test it yourself, but I believe that the damage that you get, the damage boost for the special attacks, is before the damage boost your special attacks gets from the support card. So let's assume that your special attack deals 100 damage with the support card. The minimum damage will be increased to 200, for instance. The damage boost you're getting with the special 1 attack damage boost will be based on the 100, not on the 200. This is what I think. But anyways, let's proceed with the calculation. So we already established that the minimum damage of the ability of Jackie is 7,963 and the maximum damage is 14,599. At least this is what is written on her card. Now we're going to proceed with the testing. However, this time we will give some points to Rapid Response, so we get 30% increased damage boost to Special 1. Now we're repeating the same pattern. We'll be doing Special 1 without trying hard on the minigame, and this time the damage is 1,862, which is basically around 30% increase, considered that the previous one was 1,439. So far so good. And the maximum damage is 9,659, which is around 28% increase compared to the previous mini hit. So when it comes to the minimum damage, the 30% increase kind of works. So let's take a look at the maximum damage. This time we will be trying hard on the minigame, achieving 100% damage boost on the minigame. So the first mini hit again repeats itself, 1,862. That's to be expected. The first mini hit will not change. However, the second mini hit increases to 16,345. Remember, the previous one was 14,277. I mean, what's happening? We should have reached at least some 19,000 or 20,000. After all, if we have 30% increased from 14,000, that's roughly about 4,500 damage. So we should score at least, let's say, 18.7 thousand or something. However, we scored 16,345, which is around 16% increase compared to the previous one, which was once again 14,227. So what's happening? The point is, guys, once again, this special 1 damage boost is calculated based on the minimum damage. Once again, the minimum damage of the ability with the support cards increase is 7,963, and 30% of it is roughly 2,388. And the difference in damage between the special attack one with 100% of the minigame before rapid response, and special attack one with 30%, with 100% minigame with 30% attack boost thanks to the rapid response, was exactly 2,118 damage. So they're almost the same. This is why I'm telling you that I'm not convinced that the special 1 damage boost is based on the minimum damage after we take into consideration the damage boost you get from the support cards. Remember, the support cards increase your attack, and with the attack it increases the damage, the minimum damage and the maximum damage respectively. So I believe that the 201,018 damage increase is taken before the boost you get from the support card. So what is the actual minimum and maximum damage of Jackie Special 1? I don't know, because I don't have Jackie maxed out without a single support card invested in attack. So you can check that further. But point is, guys, the rapid response talent will only increase the special 1 damage based on 30% increase on the minimum damage of the ability. The easiest way to calculate it is, imagine that your special 1 deals 100 to 1000 damage. So if you score 100% of the minigame, you'll be doing 1000 damage. And if you have 30% increase to the damage, you won't be doing 1300, you'll be doing 1030, because you get 30% increase based on the 100, which is your minimum damage. So you shouldn't be expected to do 1300 damage, you should be expecting to do 1030 damage. It's the same way that it works from the minimum damage. So the characters that have very, very high minimum damage of special 1 and special 2 will benefit the most from this. And basically this is the main reason why I don't really like rapid response. In certain situations it can work, it will always increase your damage, but it won't increase it by a big margin. This is the reason why I prefer to have a little bit boost to my critical hit damage, a little bit of boost to my critical hit chance, because in my opinion it's much better than increasing my special 1 damage by 2,000, 3,000. It won't be really that beneficial in the long term, especially against bosses. In my opinion, critical hit chance much more important. When it comes to the Thunderous Blows, it's different story, because the minimum damage of special 2 is much higher than the minimum damage of special 1, so we'll be getting a better damage boost to your special attack 2 if you decide to do Thunderous Blows. Also, there is nothing to choose there. There isn't a skill below the Thunderous Blows, a talent, I'm sorry, that increases, for instance, your lethal chance by 10%. There isn't such talent, so basically you don't have a big choice. Alright guys, so this is going to be all for you today. I really hope you found this video useful. See you next time. Take care, guys.
Perfect.